Today, our adventurous take is to the coastal city of Gangneung in Gangwon-do on the east coast of the Korean Peninsula. We are in search of the most iconic foods in this city. We have a lot of eating to do, guys. Let's get started. All right, so I'm starting my little day adventure here in Gangneung by coming to this place. So if you're a BTS ARMY, you will certainly recognize this. It is known to ARMY all around the world because it was the film location for the album jacket for the album You Never Walk Alone. That's right, BTS, they all sat right there and took that picture. So people pay homage they come from all around the world to see that spot, that very iconic bus stop, as well as take a picture. There are purple benches all around that are inscribed with the different members' names. We have a very special spot for all the BTS ARMY out there. It's a little out of the way, but hey, that is all right because there is food nearby. That's what we're checking out next. So coming to a coastal city can only mean one thing, that is fresh seafood. So come down to the Jin Fish Market, which is just full of all kinds of fresh seafood, fish, shrimp. But the name of the game seems to be crab. So you kind of come here, choose what you want. They will pick it out, weigh it, kind of barter. So it's best to bring a local if you can, or somebody who has the local language skills, and then you can take it nearby. They'll cook it up or slice it up, do whatever, however you want to prepare it. If you ever wonder why this is called a wet market, it's because the whole floor is just flooded all the time. Water is just overflowing. There are drains on either side of the tank. So there's definitely something you don't want to wear nice shoes to. You don't want to wear open-toe shoes either. Wear something that you're not going to mind getting dirty because your feet are going to get wet. They might smell not so great after you come to this market. There's two different parts to the seafood market. There is the wet market inside with all the live fish and different sea creatures that you can get there, as well as this part. This is the dried section. So there's all kinds of dried seaweed, dried fish, all kinds of skate and other things that are dried and hanging up. You can grab some of this stuff, take it back, make soup, or you can just eat it on its own, especially as a side dish with like alcohol and other things. Try finding a place to have breakfast in this market because when you're on the coast, you have to have fresh seafood. It's kind of a must. So that's what we're on the search for now. All right, so it is finally breakfast time and I found the perfect place. Markets are great if you're traveling solo in Korea because it's usually pretty easy to find places that will serve just one person. So I have gone for Hongdae ramen, and it is basically just Korean ramen, but Hongdae is like a snow crab and they are boiling it up here. This looks so delicious. I see all types of perilla leaves and green onions as well as ramen noodles and a big old hunk of garlic on top there, which sounds incredible. But the main star of the show, the reason that I came for it, is all of the crab there. So there's a whole snow crab buried in here. Ooh, and they put some gochugaru, some extra spicy peppers here to just make it that much more spicy. This is going to be so good. I think this is a Gangneung specialty and something that you really got to try when you're at this market. And again, just cooking it up here right at the table. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that is spicy. She asked me if spicy was okay. Of course, she asked me in Korean, so if you don't speak Korean, you may have chose that. But I told her, yeah, spicy is fine. I like spicy. But it is quite spicy, and you also get a lot of that crab flavor in there, which is the reason I came here. I wanted to taste that crab. It is delish. It's going to be hot. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love the fact that they have cooked it with the crab inside of it. Other places they just put it on top and just kind of serve it. There's like a crab and ramen. This one you really get all that nice crabby flavor, like infused with the ramen juice. And then, don't forget we have that crab here. It's a very small crab. We're not going to be getting a lot of crab meat. We can enjoy what we have there. Yum. Oh my gosh, the breakfast was so good. So I just found this random place. The old lady in front just kind of ushered me in. I asked her if they had the honge ramen. She said yes, and just kind of pushed me into a chair, and I've never been happier. That is the way to do it. Gonna take her advice. That whole meal was 16,000 Korean won. That was the ramen, plus I included rice and had a whole meal. That was fantastic. One of the things you must try if you come to this market, because it was just so good. I can't get over just how good that was. So Gangneung is known not only for being the host of the 2018 Olympics and for all the amazing seafood, but it is also known as being the coffee capital of South Korea. Let me tell you guys, Koreans love their coffee. So here at Anmok Beach, there are dozens of cafes that line the street, from all different types of franchises and local shops that are selling coffee and different products. Coffee is just a way of life here in Korea in general, but especially here in Gangneung. And it's so much so that there's actually a festival that happens every fall, a coffee festival. So the cafes here on the Anmok Coffee Street are really popular because they give you really great views of the beach right in front of you, even though it's a rainy day. But not only are they famous for coffee, they're famous for the Gangneung coffee bread. And there are these little baked breads. Now, keeping with kind of the BTS theme, I guess, here in Gangneung, this place is actually the place that V went to when he was in Gangneung, and he actually bought these same little coffee bean bread. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can check that out. And inside is usually red bean. It's almost like a sweet pancake, and then stuffed with sweetened red bean. It's delightful. So the number one place that I will always check out whenever I'm in a new city and I am hungry is the traditional markets. You can always find amazing food, and usually for pretty good prices. And that is no different in Gangneung. I've come down to the Junggung Market, which is located just downtown. There's all kinds of food everywhere. This is just a Korean food lover's paradise. All right, so one of the really popular dishes at this market seems to be Korean fried chicken dakganjang. There is a line for like an hour long in one of the places. I am not going there. Instead, I've just gone to a different place. I've gotten a cup of Korean fried chicken for only 5,000 Korean won. How cute. Very portable KFC. And so this is crispy fried chicken in a sauce, kind of like a sweet, a little bit spicy sauce. That there are peanuts and maybe some peppers and maybe some, I don't know, some pumpkin seeds. Korean fried chicken always hits the spot. The outside's really crispy. That sauce, sweet, just a little bit spicy. Delish. All right, so I had to wait in line for like 20 minutes just to get this. This is deep fried omuk croquet. So omuk means like fish cake. So I'm assuming there is fish cake in it. It comes in different flavors. I, of course, had to go for cheese. I think there's the most popular, but there's kimchi, it's spicy. There's even a sweet version, but look at that. Oh my gosh. Fresh out of the fryer. They cannot keep these in stock. Let's try that out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so cheesy. There's vegetables. It's crispy. Feels like there might be some fish cake in there. For only 3,000 won. That's delish. Let's check that out. So this alley seems to be serving a lot of soomorigukbap, which is the beef head soup. And so they are boiling the whole cow head in these big cauldrons here, getting all the meat off of it. You can see all the bones left behind. It leaves for a really rich, flavorful soup. And so they boil it away for just hours and hours and hours. All right, so next up is a thing of beauty. This is gamja jun. Gamja meaning potato, jun meaning a Korean style pancake. So as we have discovered, potatoes are really popular here and a specialty of this region in Gangneung. And because of that, they have this dish. And she just took some fresh potatoes, pureed them, added some green onions and some other ingredients, and they fried up right in the market. Serve it with some soy sauce, a little dipping sauce with some sesame seeds, and that is it. It is a golden brown, chewy. And just a thing of beauty. It is so good. It's like a nice hash brown, but a little chewier. So I located another specialty of this market. So this place is selling hotdog. Hotdog's like a Korean style pancake. I love it. But what makes this one special is they have an ice cream version as well as this one. This is they're known for their mozzarella cheese hotdog. So she is frying it up. It's stuffed with nuts and cinnamon and honey and other great things. And then they add all of this delicious ooey gooey mozzarella cheese. Keep it with the cheese theme, but also keep it with the BTS theme. Their sign says that V from BTS also ate here, so he really made his rounds while he was here in Gangneung. I've never had a cheesy hot dog like this. Let's try that out. It actually works really well. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about mozzarella cheese with a sweet pancake, but actually it really balances itself out. The lady who's running it, this nice elderly grandma, it was so sweet. I was just so excited for me to be there. Oh my gosh, look at that cheese. Oh my goodness, I have had so much fun enjoying all the different adventures at this market. So much great food to be had. Barely even scratched the surface of all different things. I could be here a week and try something new for each meal and still discover new things. Definitely love it. Definitely put this on your list of places to check out in Gangneung. So Gangneung is famous for so many different foods, one of them being soft tofu. It is a very special type of tofu, so much so in fact that there's this whole village. It's called the soondubu Mall, or the soft tofu village. There's basically all these different restaurants that are serving this Gangneung style soft tofu because it has a very special ingredient. I've actually never tried it before, so I'm really curious to find out what all the rage is about. So I'm gonna find one of these restaurants, one of the many restaurants in this area, and settle down and try it for myself. Let's see how it is. All right, so here it is, the famous Gangneung soondubu. So what makes this so special is that, unlike other tofus that are sold around the country or even the world, this is seasoned with the local seawater. So it gives it a nice salty flavor, lots of depth, but also a light flavor. So I've gone for the soondubu baekban, which includes all these different side dishes. I've got some bean sprouts, I have some fish cakes, some peppers, some gate nips, some spicy perilla leaves, some rice, and then a nice bowl of this Gangneung soondubu soft tofu. So they have all different things on the menu, but I wanted to try just the classic. You know what? For something that looks so simple and almost bland, it's actually quite nice. It must be that seawater that does give it some nice depth. Like, it's actually much better than I expected. I didn't think it would have a whole lot of flavor. They've also given me some soy sauce. I don't know if the soy sauce is meant to go in here, but soy sauce with maybe some green onions and some sesame seeds. I'm gonna try that on there just to see how that tastes. A little too much. It's a little salty. It's kind of nice to give it some crunch, you know? Actually quite nice. I'm not the world's biggest tofu fan, so this says a lot because I actually enjoy this. It's another reason to come out to Gangneung and try the local specialties. You want to try out the Gangneung soondubu here at the soondubu Mall, soondubu village, soft tofu village. All right, and to top off our meal at the Chodang soondubu Mall, how about soft tofu ice cream? That is right, this is ice cream that's made with tofu, which is a specialty of this village. So let's see how that tastes. It smells like tofu. Kind of this whole area just has a tofu scent to it, a soybean scent to it, which is interesting. Let's try this out. It's really creamy. It's kind of got a vanilla flavor, but you do get kind of that soft tofu flavor. There's an aftertaste. But it's a perfect way to end our visit to the village. We're trying soft tofu ice cream. Yum.